So this is a creature of the swamp, a big, big creature, though. Yeah, that is CEO of an ethics organization, but has no ethics, his organization nor him. But get this, talk about major election interference. Like they're just blatantly putting it in the American people's faces. Because, and I guess give credit to Daily Caller, although that's not how I came across this. Daily Caller already did an article on this. I looked into it because I was reading an article about how a former legal clerk for, I think it was Clarence Thomas, said that what Colorado Supreme Court did was unconstitutional, as we all know. Yeah, did they do it around, playing with their legalities and getting around? Yeah, but everybody knows it's unconstitutional. It's taking away from the people, all that. And as I was reading this article, it said that this organization called CREW, and that's the acronym, which CREW stands for Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, so CREW, but that's what CREW stands for. They're behind what happened in Colorado, and he's the CEO of CREW. And in 2022, Mayorkas appointed him to become a member of Department of Homeland Security's Homeland Security Advisory Council, tasked with giving real-time advice to DH Secretary Mayorkas. It's to what DHS website says, too. And he is the CEO of CREW. And they're the ones that are responsible for getting that done in Colorado. Here, their website, they're proud of it. This is on CREW's website. And again, this Noah Bookbinder is the CEO of CREW. CREW successfully barred Trump from the Colorado ballot. The Colorado Supreme Court ruled that Trump is disqualified from holding office because he incited the insurrection. No, they did, though. Yeah, they did, because you want to know what else CREW is responsible for, how shitty they are, how disgusting and unethical they are. They've been targeting Trump since 3 days after he was inaugurated. CREW aggressively targeted the Donald Trump administration, filing its first lawsuit against Trump 3 days after his inauguration. That's targeting. That's not, there's no, talk about this being the most unethical bunch of people on the planet. And there's so many people like them, unfortunately. According to New York Magazine, since then it has been launching actions against the administration and its allies in Congress at a rate of about one a day, filing lawsuits and public record inquiries and lodging complaints with authorities like the Office of Government Ethics. In 2017, New York wrote that CREW is officially nonpartisan, but it's a thin veneer. For the last few years, it has been loosely aligned with a network of organizations, including the super PAC American Bridge, run by Democratic operative David Brock. After the election, Brock promised to kick Donald Trump's ass, saying in a fundraising document that CREW's litigation strategy would assure Trump would be afflicted by a steady flow of damaging information. They are basically just saying how guilty they are. Unbelievable that this is being allowed to, because we don't have anybody to do the right thing. That's why we don't have people to go arrest any of these assholes. We don't have people, because they're the true criminals, okay? DHS, all this administration is, and they're actively interfering in the 2024 election. We shouldn't have to wait till 2024 to get justice. These scumbags should be arrested, outright saying, targeting Donald Trump 3 days after he was inaugurated. And then daily just pouring lawsuits. That's what these scumbag, unethical, dirtbag lawyers are doing. And yet then they hide behind these organizations of citizens' rights and integrity. It's like you have no integrity or ethics. And this was the Daily Wire's covering of it. I came across that, but I came across it reading a different article. and then I decided to look up Crew. But yeah, they've been aggressively going after Trump since the beginning. Talk about total scumbags. And everybody, they're tied to, here, listen. Melanie Sloan served as Crew's first executive director. In August 2014, former Republican activist and current Democratic activist David Brock was elected chairman of Crew's board, and Sloan announced her intention to resign as executive director pending Brock's hiring of a new executive director. Prior to co-founding Crew in 2003, Sloan served as one of more than 300 assistant U.S. attorneys in the District of Columbia from 98 to 2003, after having worked for congressional Democrats John Conyers, Charles Schumer, Joseph Biden, Mark Penn, pollster for Bill Gates, Tony Blair, both Bill and Hillary Clinton. She also became a director and vice president at Crew. Brock was elected. Brock's the one that said he was going to kick Donald Trump's ass. Was elected at Crew's board president after laying out a broad plan to turn the organization into a more muscular organization, along with Brock, consultant David Mercer, and investor Wayne Jordan joined Crew's board of directors. And this dirtbag was in 2022. He is the CEO of Crew. On their website, actively proud of what they helped accomplish with getting Trump off the ballot in Colorado, and yet he serves the administration. Yeah, so talk about major election interference on every level. Roll Call reported that Crew doesn't disclose its donors list. Oh, I'm sure they don't. I'm sure it's George Soros, though. But that's just shady right there. Seems really stupid to call yourself some organization about ethics when you won't even report who your donor list is. But then when you have dirtbags like this, you can't expect to have anything ethical come out of that. Or David Brock, saying he's going to kick Donald Trump's ass, and they start targeting him 3 days after he was inaugurated. No, these are filth bags. It's just so disgusting. Roll Call reported that Crew doesn't disclose its donor list and quoted former Deputy Director Naomi Siegelman as saying, quote, "Donors play no role in Crew's decisions as to the groups or politicians we target," end quote. As to the groups and politicians we target. Donors to Crew have included such groups as Democracy Alliance, Service Employees International Union, yeah, that's why I hate unions, they never are on the good side of anything, ARCA Foundation, and Gill Foundation. In January 2012, Democracy Alliance dropped a number of prominent organizations, including Crew, from their list of recommended organizations to receive donations. Support was withdrawn because these groups are more apt to work outside the Democratic Party's infrastructure. How nice. So, yeah, and he has a long history too. I mean, he was, Noah Bookbinder became Crew's president in March 2015. Prior to joining Crew, he served as Director of Office of Legislative and Public Affairs at the United States Sentencing Commission and as Chief Counsel for Criminal Justice for the United States Senate Judiciary Committee. From 1999 to 2005, Bookbinder worked as a trial attorney for the United States Department of Justice Public Integrity Section. He graduated from Yale, of course he did, and Stanford School, and served as a law clerk to the United States District Judge Douglas Woodlock. All these people need to be arrested. They've been targeting Donald Trump, and now they're in the current administration, and they're actually out there promoting how they're responsible for getting Trump off the ballot. They're not about democracy or ethics or integrity. They're dirtbags.